Good morning. Let's do Earth first. Alright. So, oh, yeah. That was stopping a little bit of a glare for you guys. Alright, Earth. I'm going to do it like we did water, where I thought it was going to be individual, but it's not. It's really about a certain sign within the zodiac. It just happened to be Cancer. Air is Libra. I don't know if I is going to be Earth. I'm getting more Virgo than Cappy than Taurus right now. We're going to go Cappy. Caps. Can't really tell. It says 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay. Just get a major arcana for Taurus. Virgo, Capricorn. Just remember, Cappy seems to be the most prominent energy. I am getting pulled to discipline, but I'm hearing fuck that, have fun. So someone can be staying disciplined. You got the Devil, so at the bottom of the deck with the World, so something's telling me that something was toxic. The Sun, Justice, the Wheel. Let's see if you could be starting something new too, as in like, challenges, making a decision, inner healing, narcissistic. Someone's too full of themselves. Yeah, it definitely looks like possibly some type of breakup or full of themselves. Careful starting something new, because this feels more like an ending. So to even jump into anything new would be iffy. And remember, it's only weekend energy, right? So definitely take care of yourself more than anything here. But it wants. We can make the world. It's from Pitch Perfect. We can make the world. I don't know, something. Tell me about the world, please. Good morning, Troopaloops. Tell me about the world, please. Tell me about a challenge. Yeah, see, someone has a lesson here. Tell me about narcissistic. Yeah, look at all these seasons, guys. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. We're missing winter, but doesn't mean it's not there. Third party at the bottom of the deck. It could just be... What's this third party? Then it was numbing. Could be work. Could be hearing a localized disease. Oh, numbing really wanted to come out. Someone's being also guided towards a certain situation here. It's definitely a breakup, a makeup, a separation, a get together, back together, like, or, you know, finally over. There's a lesson here. Take the high road. This is all Virgo. Good morning, guys. This is all Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But just like yesterday, I thought I was doing individuals, and it ended up just being more about a particular zodiac sign. So yesterday was Cancer. Today seems to be Capricorn, which again, you know, Saturn. Discipline was the first thing. I don't usually look at. Well, I do. You had a challenge, but like this already happened. Something could have ended in the spring. It could have ended in the fall, or it needed to end in the fall, and then it lingered, went into the spring. Because it's like whoever this energy is not talking to you, that's probably a really good thing, though. I don't know if something comes back around over the weekend, why it's here, or somebody is just going to be sitting in this energy because I'm hearing a tough lesson. But I don't... Tell me about awakening. You might have an awakening over the weekend. It could be in regards to a person. 5 of Swords, guys. Holy shit. With the star, something's destined to end here, so it doesn't follow you. Damn, 5 of Swords, huh? Somebody was stubborn. Somebody really didn't want to see that go down. 6 of Swords. 6 of Wands. It also talks about victory with the world, but it also talks about ego. And here you have narcissistic, which, you know, the ego usually gets them to that point too with the world. And then the 7 of Pentacles, you have just, you know, watch where you invest with the Lovers underneath. Like somebody didn't make a decision with the Crossroads or made the wrong decision and is sitting here struggling in regards to what to do next with this energy. I'm not feeling an apology. I'm not feeling anything. I'm just feeling, I'm actually feeling hollow with this reading, surprisingly enough, because there is There is grief, there is lessons, numbing, mute, challenges. What does this person want? What does this person want? Taurus, Capricorn, what do they want? Hammer, building relationships, friendships, connecting. Itchy, meeting an old friend or an enemy, advancing your position or loss, someone speaking for you for better or worse, discovering a legacy or sorrow, a happy journey, good or bad, money in and out, joy and disappointment. Hey, Max, don't be an asshole. I got the bowl, meeting basic needs, food, substance, all needs met, refilling your spirit twice. Okay. It's, guys, it's your choice whether you want to reconnect with somebody here or God, I don't know, because I feel like right after this happens, to me it already has. Gonna make the world sing, something like that. Gonna make the world sing. Yeah, with reconnecting, there's a barrier. Remember your self-worth. This is pretty clear. I hate to leave it at that though, but I mean it is very clear. We're not getting anything else to build off of. Yeah, I mean, I really have nothing to build off here. It's pretty fucking clear. So if you're in a relationship, it's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to build anything. If you're already in one and it's obviously not working. Let me get your best advice here, because if you want to reconnect or build a friendship, there's a barrier. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not always easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things are aligning in the way they are at this moment. Have patience. Eventually everything will work out. Maybe it's something you thought would really work out and it didn't and went the other direction. Or maybe this is something that really just had to dissolve out of your, I'm getting like dissolve out of your life. That's like a settings button, right? Gotta like reset, but it's also your soul. Well, your soul and the heart are different, but it's like your soul. But I'm getting with this, you might even need to go to your settings and block some shit. Any advice for the crossroads, please? Ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do it today. It almost reminds me like some of you hurt so much. It's like, well, I never want a relationship. I never want to do this again. I never want to get married. I never want to yada yada. But this is a struggle. It doesn't have to necessarily do with a girl or a guy or an ex per se, but it does sound like there is somebody around that could help. But for those who know who that right person is, go ahead and make a gesture. You never know. Those for you would never, want to ask for their help. But or it's somebody too narcissistic to reach out to you in regards to health. I mean, either way, I'm not super crazy about that message. If you're building, well, what the fuck are you building? What's going on at Crossroads? You got pink, conservation, healthy choices, saving your penny, intelligent, don't run away with your spending, all in moderation. I am getting gambling there too, so be careful. Oh, and then trash. The relationship is done. Time to move on. Chuck it in the fucking bucket. Trashy behaviors are thinking it is not for further use. I also think for some of you, this is somebody else that could be coming around, and this is what they recently just went through. And they're trying to stay really disciplined here when it comes to what's next. Because I am getting like, please forgive me. As obviously, guys, that's up to you. It's not really showing me much more. So there's like an innuendo there. There's definitely, I don't know, guys. Like someone had a wake up call and it's like, okay. And we're talking, the only thing that's missing is winter. You could have known this person for a long time, especially with the world being there. I wish I had like better news, but Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And advice, please. Banish a curse and resilient. I got my mindset on you. Banish a curse. This card can symbolize unfair treatment towards you. A person who has been a strong influence in your life has mistreated you and fails to see the viewpoint. The actions of others speak with misalignment, not yours. And you have the power to choose how it impacts your life. Your worth does not change based on other people's state of mind. The pain and the misfortune or misunderstanding can disappear if you decide not to analyze the negativity. Dwelling over it has said, revealing hurtful emotions and letting you control your actions. It's time to take a step back, allow this new positive energy to embrace you. Think of what you can learn from this experience and how karma has your back. So again, it's like removing and lingering energies around you, but it's also like take that and kind of run with it. Your affirmation would be, I am honest and worthy. Envision pulling out a blade out and turning the wheel clockwise. The 4 snakes are untangling the body and set free. The wheel is now moving and your blossom is in the center. The energy is needed. The curse is lifted. So I don't know if this was something with the family, or it's somebody who really just doesn't like you, always wanted to win, or they think they're going to win, or they checked your energy. It's like checkmate. And it's like, no. You're going to bounce back. Maybe this is somebody who always thought you would be there. Maybe it's resilience. There might be a task for you to undertake that could be difficult, unpleasant, or inconvenient. It may affect other people's feelings, but you're obligated to first make sure you are safe and provided for. When your physical needs are not met, elevating the mind and soul can sound impossible. Use your positive attitude and your steady-fast temperament to avoid focusing on feelings of guilt or doubt. Dealing with adversity makes us more resilient, and it does for others. We cannot shield our loved ones from difficulties, but we can be there to hold the hand and offer our understanding and empathy. You are making the right move. So, very mysterious, guys. That's it's a tough one for some reason. It was very clear, but it's it's not just bouncing back. It's probably deeper than that, and you need to get in tuned with like that Cancer energy for water, Scorpio and Pisces as well. But Cancer is more home life, wearing your heart on your sleeve, knowing just everyday feelings, good good vibes. I feel like I want to say so much more because it was just focused on like that, but there's so much more. I guess let's just move on. Go watch the water signs. All right, we're going to do air. It's going to be Libra. The devil did want to flip out. Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Tempting. You notice how it's like just a boy or just a girl, and not just, but little. And then you got the mouse too with the cat. It's like growing into that, having somebody protect you, but then it's like protection bigger over here. This could be a switch in spirit guides. This could be a new spirit guide. This could be pathology. Could have to do with DNA. I almost said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yep. Could be energies you're working with, the energies within your chart. Weekend energy for air, please. Air, element of air. There's winter. The only one that didn't come out in Earth. I think somebody got back together in the winter and it was toxic. And Yeah, see, I do think you have something to do with Earth. Why isn't it just being very blatant? I don't know why it's being... You might run into somebody, something happened in the winter. Somebody who plays victim. Tell me about Temperance. Offer. There's so much past here for you guys. And Purge. Union keeps being at the end of the deck too, the bottom of the deck. This is something you wanted or somebody else wanted in the winter. It was not being pulled to Libra kosher, as in like lawsuit. Didn't something come in strong the other day with a lawyer? Was that water? And I still couldn't figure out what it was. This must be something with their judicial system. System. Not for everybody, but you know, if it's not like that for you, it's more mindset, unconscious. Unconscious, subconscious. I feel like this is something you've already purged. Winter. Princess of Cups. Emotional. Teenager. Could be just starting something new. Man, Scorpio. And Scorps are not in the winter. Well, they're in the fall. But it's like right around the corner. Got the sun reversed. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Hey, some of you are just going to watch karma play out too. You feel just as mysterious as Earth. Yeah, someone fell victim. It definitely didn't work out with the wheel reverse. It was definitely karmic here. Carry on, carry on. Speaking words. So I'm also getting pulled to Prince. I don't know if someone just tried to do you wrong. But again, it's like karmic. Just Saturn. The wheel. Tell me about Temperance, please. Ten of Wands, reverse, Seven of Cups, Princess of Wands. Yeah, you let that weight go. It's something that's been going on since winter, started out winter, I don't know, something that's still kind of like carrying on, you're definitely holding your composure here. What's this offer? I just saw the Libra card. Yep. Something was unfair here. Justice, unfair. Six of Pentacles, unfair. Treated unfairly. You got the Lovers. Something, there was a fucking triangle here. It doesn't mean everybody was sleeping together, but this could be two people arguing about you and you didn't even know they were arguing about you. Stupid, silly little shit like that. Nothing about it was fair. I think you said, nope, fuck that, sticking to my guns, especially with the World in the other reading. And with Purge here, I really think you let that shit go. Like, it's not phasing you. Could have been rejection here, but I don't think so. Could have something to do with kids. Friends, families, a gathering there. What happened with Purge? You got a barrier. Surrender. New direction, lesson, karmic, fear, karmic. I'm getting nauseous. Whatever went down in the last year, this is the last year. Because Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces yesterday had the wheel. Earth just had the World. And it felt like there was something legal going on there too, but didn't really make sense of it. Picked up on it here as soon as it came out. Came out as soon as I picked up on it. There was some type of offer. You definitely didn't take it. Or you're not going to take it. What's your best advice here, please? So I don't know why this past is coming into play. Speak up. What you are not saying is eating you up inside. You can't keep this forever. You can't keep it in forever. It's time for you to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Yeah. Again, like it's not... It's just giving us like the same... If you're keeping something in, you're definitely going to want to speak up about it. I do like that here with Temperance, you did lay the weight down because you do have the Devil over here too, right? So you want to be careful there as well. You're tempting, they're tempting. Something about the situation is tempting. But you did have, like I said, the the Justice reversed. The wheel reversed. Somebody thought something about the cows on the other side. Somebody thought the grass is green on the other side, or there's just a reference to cows. I think that's like somebody having your back. Could even be a spirit animal. Just be careful making decisions this weekend, especially if you're unsure about just if there's uncertainty. It looks like somebody's trying to possibly manifest you, or you're trying to possibly manifesting better thoughts. I just heard Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Sag is the most prominent energy. Man, somebody is stressed the fuck out here. Saggies can stress, but they're more like it's like jittery. It's not. What the fuck? Nightmares. You can't sleep. Anxious. Like it's gonna come down to a judgment call in regards to something, and it's judgment, guys. Again, it could be your past. Something could have something to do with your parental upbringing. This is like stressing out. Knight of Cups reversed too. Kind of holding the deck upside down. Yeah, somebody wants to apologize. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody just wants to share their feelings with you. Somebody just wants to say hi. This is somebody else's stress, karma. Could be you guys. 10 of Cups. So happy together. Dun, 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 dun. All my life. You do have the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could be in regards to work. Let me see if I can get a major arcana for fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. At the Tower. With Strength and Death at the bottom of the deck. Holy shit. It's somebody's hesitating. It's definitely like wanting. You could have a drinker here. They were all reversed, but the deck was also upside down. There could be a heavy drinker. Drugs. There's got to be some type of an addiction. Food. Money laundering. Teddy bear, interested in you, blooming, flirting, wanting to date. Why does something feel karmic here? Love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, attraction, affection, selflessness. It sounds like you got a good person here. A chaser, fear of abandonment, codependencies, seduction, attraction, hooking up, third party, narcissist, love bomb, one-siding. You definitely have an energy here that does not want you circulating with somebody, talking to somebody. It's like mine. What is this 10 of Cups? Hey, jealousy. There we go. The runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go of turmoil. So it's the sun with the both of you here. Many options, one night stand, stringing along, ring on a key. Yeah, see, somebody still wants to tempt you, but here's the thing. It also feels like, this card goes over here somewhere. Love bombing. There's unconditional love, friendship, something here, and it's like not talking about it. And it's like, I don't know if you're waiting on this person to reach out, vice versa, run a chaser. But this is also telling me, like, careful hooking up. If it's a thing. You could get pregnant. You could end up with this person in your life, the rest of your life. So we don't always want that, you know what I mean? And then people try to be like kosher about it, and it's just some people just won't let you be kosher about certain scenarios. It just makes it harder for you, but you could obviously be kosher about it. Or somebody's acting like they don't give a shit, but they do. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll come running. Yeah, see, I don't know if that's true though, because it's showing me a certain scenario, and it didn't, didn't follow through. I don't know how else to look at it. And I wasn't playing games with the runner and chaser, so. I'm being told I was playing games, but I'm not aware of that. This could even be a best friend, because if I look at that just like that, that looks more like fear, because it looks like there's something true here. Maybe you're not trying to be with anybody. Maybe you're not trying to like hook up. I don't even see a hookup scenario, but there's interference. In regards to what? I don't know. Did I shuffle these? You can make the world spin. You can make the world something. I just asked myself 3 times if I want to go pee or not. Bathroom. I don't know. Maybe there's a bathroom thought, but I was more pulled to my phone. So I think you have the ability to pick up the phone and call me. Yeah, come running. What is that song by Pitch Perfect? You make the world something. All right, let me pee. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I was trying to find the song, but that's not it either. Price tag, Jesse. You can make the world something. It's not about the money, 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 right? It's not about the money, money, money. What song is that? Didn't Cancers read? And I'm saying Cancer because that was the most prominent energy. It was all about the money. Make sure you find balance here with make sure you make. Anybody know the name of that song? I got the song right. Which one? Do we know the name of it though? Jesse J. Price tag? I don't know what that is. Anyone know the name of the song? Price tag? I don't know if like someone is I don't know if somebody is struggling with a decision or is choosing money over love. We did have the Temperance card with balance. This energy is awful but beautiful. And you could just be a little jaded. I don't know if somebody thought you were money hungry. And I've told you this plenty of times, like a majority of the people I've dated after my divorce, they all fucking had money. I mean, there's a couple that didn't, but I'm talking like big money in the bank, like business owners. Like it's definitely part of my karma. It reminds me of the whole Charlie thing, and I'll take you out a ride in my helicopter when I found him on fucking Plenty of Fish or whatever it was after the divorce. We've been, friends ever since, and I kind of attacked him on the website, not a bad way, just kind of like, does this actually work for you? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, well, does it last? It's like, you can't approach women like that. You're basically pulling in somebody who's wants to spend your money, wants to be, daddy's princess. I think, again, like if this was me, I'd always choose love over money. depending on certain circumstances. In life, I would choose love over money, because once you find that inner sanctuary with love, you'll always welcome it into your life, instead of, the jaded energy and XYZ. It's not about the money, money, money. Somebody could just be working hard for the money, or maybe somebody thinks you're just in it for the money. Maybe somebody thinks, maybe there is some type of attraction here with the runner and chaser, but you're like, oh, hell no. Something's just not sitting right with you. Yep. So if someone's all about fucking money here, that could be a message for them and not you guys. And it just gets projected towards them. You might not even have known that, to be quite honest with you. Tell me about the Tower. This could be your stress. Somebody, fucking material world. Somebody's money might not be that great, or, this is right back to water. I felt it, very strong money. And it's kind of ending the same way within that Scorpio card too, at the Tower. I think somebody thinks you're very materialistic, or you think somebody else is very materialistic and you can't be bothered. Because I could tell you can't be bothered with what it used to be or what it can be, but in the sense of like seduction, one night stand. You definitely have an energy over here that does not want you to see something. Like someone could be set for life, So I can't tell if this person thinks it's about the money. But I'm hearing whoever you're dealing with, it's not about the money. It's about love, attraction, reciprocity, having fun, dating, getting to know one another. Might be nerve-wracking. Maybe you meet somebody over the weekend, or somebody hits you up. I don't think winter, spring, summer, and fall. Well, in the first, I think with Earth, they had the world, right? We can make the world dance. It's a dance. We can make the world dance tonight. This is a good thing here. Sort of, kind of, is what I'm being told, so that's odd. Could just been a family situation going on, so they ignored you. It's like a dick move. Somebody who's not emotional, non-verbal, non-vulnerable. And you could just have a workaholic here. Like money, money, money. And if that's the case, Spirit's going to play with somebody's money, or has been. because life is so much more than money. So somebody here is like not enjoying life to the fullest because they're obsessed with, banking money, retirement, who gets what when you leave, and that's no way to love at all. And I'm hearing try to love again, try to understand. He's a gambling man. You're dealing with somebody who it feels like somebody here does want to take care of you, and they do get some feelings for you. They could be seeing something about your family, their family, or you're dealing with that over the weekend. Maybe this was 20 years ago when you guys got married, and 2 years ago when things were so different, and now it's just, not getting, fighting for attention or love, or it's not worth it. To me, your happiness is worth it, and it looks like you're going to have to battle this situation. It could be something you could just drop with the world and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, grass greener on the other side, but regardless of that, I feel like there's another energy where the grass is actually greener on the other side. And I'm hearing zone. But like, I live in zone 5. Like that type of zone, like for gardening, plants, trees, nature, that type of stuff. Dirt, soil. I literally feel like someone's grass is greener than someone else's. Like literally. So if they both have nice grass, grass is expensive too, and which ones to get, which grass seed to buy. And so you could be purchasing something here in the long run. Maybe you thought someone was serious, but they're not, but it feels like it. So you could be doubting something. But guys, I don't even get doubt with this either, because you have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Maybe you were treated like an option. Maybe someone strung you along. Or you're stringing someone along, or somebody wants to string you along. But it's pretty shitty, because there's pure love here. Like, it feels almost, irreplaceable. I don't know if it's like your side, you were the runner, then the chaser. But again, seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, third party, temptation. We had the devil out there already. I can't get a clear message on any of these 3 readings today, which is, you're getting your messages, but I can tell it's being shaded. Certain things are being blocked, like Dark Side of the Moon that came out the other day too. Be careful, because you could be like, oh my God, did I just meet the one? And it's like, no. You didn't. With somebody recently been dating, it's new, it's fresh within the last couple weeks, couple months. And then it's like finding out that you weren't much to them. Yours has a lot more detail and a lot more understanding than the other 2 signs. I say water's got to be pretty prominent, because that was, it almost felt like a collective message too. So don't forget about water in the previous video. And then these ones are very undecisive, undepicted. ball bearer. Might be a death here. You're like, oh my God, that was my person. It wasn't your person. I'm almost getting pulled to like me and my friend Danny, the one that passed away. A couple of years ago, I was just thinking about him the other day. A memory came up. This would be like year 3. So there's something important here because right before the end of his death, the majority of you already know this story, but definitely be connected for a reason. It's like we instantly cleared karma for our next lifetime. I do feel like something here can lead to long term. Maybe it was a situation like that and it didn't work out. But I feel like it could have worked out and someone chose, family or money. Someone chose, or ego over true happiness. So if it has to do with work, everybody move to the right, everybody move to the left. What's after that? We don't need your money. We just want to make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the cha-ching. Ain't about the, bubbling. Wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. We'll keep the price tag and take the cash back. Just give me 6 strings, straight hashtag. And you can keep the cars, leave me the garage. That's all I need, the keys and guitars. And it's within 30 seconds, I'm leaving to Mars. Yeah, we leaving across these undefeatable odds. It's like this, man, you can't put a price on the life. Now we do this for the love, so we fight and sacrifice every night. So we ain't gonna stumble and fall, never. Breaking the seat, us in the sign of defeat. So we gon' keep everyone moving their feet. Ain't about the, about the money. Can you feel that? Yeah, we're paying with love tonight. It's not about the money. Why is everybody so serious? Seems like everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the sale comes first and the truth comes second, just stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so damn mysterious. Got shades on your eyes and your heels so high that you can't even have a good time. Everybody look to their left. Everybody look to their right. Can you feel that? Yeah, we're paying with love tonight. It's not about the we're paying with love tonight. So there is, fortunately there is a turnaround here. But it's like paying to go out and have a good time, treating yourself. It's, this is like, hey, you want to spend time together? Oh, I can't, I'm working. Or, it's just something like that. I don't know, guys. Some of you might have met someone new. I'm getting pulled to high school too, college, high school person. But I feel like you would learn unconditional love later in life. You'd appreciate it more later in life, Because I think it's more like this, and then like that's the alternative, or that's what you got. Because we're paying with love tonight. So be careful, anybody comes into your life and it's like, oh, wow. And it's like, oh, flash, like a flash of your future, or, you know, so just be careful. I mean, if this is something you want and it didn't happen, that's because this needed to come first. And you can't do this first and expect that, which makes a lot of sense, right? So I also feel like some of you guys learned a lesson here in regards to something. So that's good. I'm proud of you. Any advice for Aries, Leo, Sag? Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but able to move forward and start fresh as always brings great relief. It's kind of like the crossroads that Air had. So make smart decisions this weekend, you know. Don't worry if somebody thinks you're in it for the money. You know, if you are, then go find a new sugar daddy. If you're not, then, you know, don't even give it a second thought. It's not, you know, it's somebody else's concern. If they don't want to voice it to you, then there's not much you can do about it anyway. But it is time to enjoy life. It's not all about the money, guys. You know, repaying people, love, reciprocity, mutual respect. Even here in duality. All right, so don't settle for less. Like, so I don't know if it's just like your approach and it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Everybody look to the left, everybody look to the right. Gonna pay with money tonight. No, I'm not paying with money. Gonna pay with love tonight. I don't know, guys. Have a beautiful weekend. You know, whoever's holding on to certain stuff, it could help to reach out, vice versa. Doesn't mean you get the answer you want, or it just could be, you know, I wanted to say, like, not the best timing. So something might happen and it's not the best timing, but it's always the right time for something, right? It's just a matter of how it's handled, how you continue, your choices. But it does feel like there is something genuine on the board trying to come through to you. So heads up there, okay? I love you guys. Have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you Monday. Okay. Bye, guys. Love you.